Let me tell you about Axon Enterprise, ticker AXON. Ostensibly, they're a hardware company if you look at them. They sell tasers, in-car cameras, body cameras, drones, anti-drone defenses. It's a hardware company, but it's not really. It's actually really a software company because all of that telemetry, that data and that monitoring goes into evidence.com, which is Axon's platform for its customers who are actually like the police and military and like law enforcement all around the world, but mostly in North America. Evidence.com is like the main repository used by the legal system in the States with all this massive data coming in from Axon devices to allow, well, police officers and law enforcement officers to do their job well. And they are dominant, like the huge majority of all law enforcement, and there are tens of thousands of individual departments across the states. Huge majority of those are Axon customers. This transition from being like predominantly a hardware company to a software company is really great for the financials because the software revenues are much higher margin, and it's like this monopoly of these two things, this flywheel working hand in hand. The software sells the hardware, which sells the software. And so now annual recurring revenue is over $1 billion, up 34% year over year. So just like this company is firing on all cylinders. The other thing I really like about being an Axon investor, it's so embedded with its customers, you can project revenues with a high degree of confidence out like 10 years pretty much. They've got currently future contracted bookings of $9.9 billion. And it's so sticky, it's so hard for a police department to use something other than Axon. They're stuck with it. There isn't a credible competitor that has anything like evidence.com because it's so embedded in the way they're operating, and they're introducing like incredible new technologies like their anti-drone stuff that they recently announced in the last year or so. Like customers are really happy with it. This is a high conviction holding for me, but again, a bit dinged by valuation. So it's going to get 5 out of 10 from me. Recent growth has pushed the valuation to an all-time high of 26 times sales because the market's basically woken up to its potential. So right now, wait and see with this. I wouldn't start a position today, but I do think this is a company that's going to be still a leader in its field in 10, 20 years' time.